Bell rings. You guys go out for the last round. Go ahead and give me one last athletics check. This dude's huffing and puffing.
Come on, you vascular bastard.
17.
This dude got an 8.
Woo!
Come on.
Yeah.
He has a DC 19 to stay standing. Henry, you guys are trading blows going back and forth. You are peppering him with like strong, fast shots, but he's hitting you with these like lumbering hooks. And he dazes you, pushes you back into the corner a little bit, but you turn it around on him, use some like fancy footwork, get him in the corner, start working his body. He puts his arms down to block his body, and you crack him across the jaw. His head spins, and you see he goes out on the ground. And you see Sib starts going fucking nuts because they bet money on you and this was a real fucking opponent. And Sib starts going fucking crazy.
If this is mob mentality, is this almost as if it's one creature? Could I cast command on the entire bar brawl?
Yes.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
Wow.
Dr. Zerk, I am going to use my last spell, so please don't die.
No promises. My bones are made of brittle glass. That's why I love it so.
So, okay then, I will do that. I will try to cast command on this entire mob of people fighting. And I think I can give the command to flee, but I kind of just want to give the command to chill. Everybody, chill.
Cool it.
Thea, you stand up on the banister over the balcony, shout for everyone to chill. You hear it echoes with magical projection, and they're going to roll a group wisdom saving throw. They need to get a 13 or higher to resist.
Come on.
Ooh,
Just cool it. Everyone just cool it.
everybody, chill.
Relax.
That is a 12.
Wow!
I believe my first time rolling with a help action from Bookfar.
Ooh.
Thank you, Bookfar.
Bookfar, I need you to help me read this book. You like
Come
to
on,
study?
Bookfar.
Show me how much you like to study.
I'll study so hard, miss.
I crit!
You crit? Good God.
Books are good.
Fia, that is your turn.
Can I go to this ghost that's holding the lever down and shove my sword through the gate to impale this ghost?
It's going to be an attack roll with disadvantage, but it's a ghost, so it does not have super high AC.
Okay. This is ill-advised, but I think that there's nothing for us in this tomb, so I'm going to do this.
Wait, what? You just...
I don't sprint because I'm not excited about this. I stomp over and I shove my sword through
My
the hole in the
bones!
grate, rolling with disadvantage.
Give him one sharp bone.
Okay, a 6 plus 6 is 12.
That hits. With your magical thing, is your attack magical now?
Oh, I don't know. Let me see. Oh, actually, I think it's magical because of, no matter
oil.
what, I think it's magical because of,
The scampi oil.
Oh, the scampi oil. Damn. Is that scampi? How dare you?
I mean, it's garlic. That is...
How dare you? That is my family's meal.
16 damage,
Goodness.
3 of which is radiant.
Oh my God. You just walk up and just, no nonsense, just stab through the grate. You see a burst of holy energy as it goes through the ghost of Sebastian's chest. You see his form warps around it and gets a bit weaker, and he goes, oh no!
So he is impaled on my sword. I pull it close so that I can whisper in his ear through the grate and say, I'm going to find your bones and flush them down the toilet that you clogged. And I'm going to bonus action attack again.
Oh my God! Give me another attack with disadvantage. Just stabbing this ghost through the grate.
The only bones you're getting are a bonus action, my man.
That's 11.
That's-
but I haven't.
That
right,
hits.
girl.
Does that hit?
That hits. That's
Yes!
that exactly hits.
Fuck yes!
Fia's just jamming with magical energy, just furiously stabbing this ghost through the grate. Wait, my bone!
Who walked into a trap now?
That's another 13 damage, 3 of which is radiant.
This is our tomb now, you idiot.
Shrieks, no! Take Sadie's bone!
Are you going to open this door, or am I going to keep turning you into a little piece of meat on my skewer?
Go ahead and give me an intimidation check, Fia, with advantage.
Okay.
I will say in situations like this where you've just shown a feat of strength, do your strength bonus instead of your charisma.
Oh.
Great, because I have a -1, so I rolled a 14, but I have a -1. However, my strength bonus will be +3, so 17.
You hear the ghost on the other side of the gate go, "Okay, I give up, I yield." And on, actually, next to act, on initiative 15, is the ghost. You see, is going to use an object interaction to press the gate up. You see the gate once again raises, and then uses full movement to dash out of there.
You're the only guy I ever saw yield from the other side of a metal gate.
Miss Sadie, I will find this man who did this to you, and I will kill him. And he will never find his bones, because I will bury each one so far from each other.
Here's what I want to do. I get 3 rocks or just small objects off the ground. I want to use 3 charges of magical tinkering to infuse each of them with a small message.
Whoa.
And I think the message I basically just like make it sound, I'll try to throw my voice even a little bit, just to make it sound like I'm a disgruntled person in the crowd, saying like, "This won't stand. Like, we can't let these damn scale tippers come in here and just tell us how to run our town. This is Thornkirk. We got to show our thorns." And what I do is I get Spritle to basically drop those stones in people's pockets in the crowd. Basically try and like disperse this message amongst the crowd.
Awesome.
Via these magic stones.
As the priest finishes his prayer, steps off the scale, you see Sib. This is somebody whose friends are all, crooks and bandits and shit. They don't think anybody's coming for them. Just head down, not even looking. You hear this monster croaking in the pit. You see as the priest steps off, the scale tips, and you see Tensor's floating disc comes under. You see the scale stops. You see instant uproar. You see a bunch of guards go up to grab their swords and start going towards Fia. You see people in the crowd. Some of them grab clubs and pull out like improvised weapons. You see Fergus is about 10 feet from the pit. You still have more movement. You go another 10 feet. You shadowy bone claws out. Sib running next to you. Fergus in the rain with his hammer getting prepared to swing. His sister screaming at him to stop running towards the pit. Go ahead and make your attack, Henry.
Awesome. As a bonus action right before my attack, I'm going to summon Shank. So I'm flanked by Sib on my right, Shank on my left.
I want to sprint over to the scale.
Okay.
And I want to hold my action until a point where a lot of people that aren't my allies are positioned next to the pit, and at that moment I want to swing the scale around and try and knock them all in.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, you can do that. Okay.
Cool.
So we said it has kind of like a spinning mechanism so that they can like load people up on the side and then spin it over the edge of the pit. You rush over to the side of the scale. You grab the mechanism and start kind of sliding it, getting it into position to kind of scoop people with the one scale.
Scoop of justice.
A scoop of justice. So Fergus, Madam Whitlock, Fia, Sib, and Henry are all together along with the guards that are attacking them and the goons that are attacking them. So they're all in a cluster. You see this priest, though. This priest is getting ready to cast a spell. You can make an attack on the priest if you would like, or you can wait.
Mr. Zerk, the priests are bad of the Reaper, okay? It's not like a good priest.
I know a lot of good priests.
Yes, forget them right now, because you are not dealing with one.
Okay, I'm going to swing the scale around and get this priest.
Sweet.
Hell yeah.
I will say, let's say it's pretty slow moving. I will give it...
Can I use tinkering to grease it?
Okay, I'll allow you to grease it. We'll give it a +5 to hit, but if you hit the priest, he's pretty much fucked.
Get tipped.
Come on.
Yes! That's an 18 plus 5. That's a 23.
Holy shit. No joke, this priest was on initiative 9, so like 2 down from you, was about to heal Fergus. You see him
Yeah, baby.
holding his scale reaper chains, is mouthing some kind of prayer. You see like blue energy glowing around him, and suddenly he is walloped with the one side of the scale, Zerk, as you spin it around. This dude, no! Reaper, save me! Save me! Judge me fairly!
Trickster for life!
You will see how fair this scale is.
You see this dude falls 15 feet, instantly takes 4 damage, lands in the pit, and you hear the Toad Lamax going, "Roo! Roo!"
I want to push Madam Whitlock in,
She is 10 feet away from the pit.
so I could
Running
not
tackle.
do it.
If you want to shove Madam Whitlock, using the attack action, you can make a special melee attack to shove a creature, either to knock it prone or push it away from you. Instead of making an attack roll, you make an athletics check contested by the target's strength, athletics, or dexterity. If you win the contest, you can knock it prone or push it 5 feet away. I'm going to say she is 10 feet away from the pit. You would need to shove her once, win, shove her again with one of your bonus action war cleric things, and win again. If you beat her on 2 shove attacks, I will let you shove her in.
All right then, let's try to go for it.
Sweet.
Yes.
I would like to shove her in a way that I'd like to try to shove her in a way that I can steal her parasol. Just for the sun.
Okay. She goes, she has just struck Henry.
Now who's the petty king?
Fia, you full on girl child rage, just run forward and attempt to shove her into this pit.
Just a pallid scarecrow.
Go ahead
raging.
and make a contested athletics check.
Okay.
She is going to use acrobatics.
Oh, bitch, I didn't even use Bookfire's help yet. That's going to be a 24, baby.
Wow, she got a 21.
Roll a 19 on the
Oh,
fucking
yes.
die.
You run towards her. She sidesteps you, thinking she's like super clever and athletic and acrobatic. You see, she does like a cool duck, whips her parasol around, does like a cool no hands cartwheel. You, without breaking stride, full on pro wrestling clothesline her, hook her head, and
Hell
keep
yeah.
running her towards the pit. Do you want to use a bonus action and try to throw her in?
Yes, I will
What are you
use my
doing?
final
What are you
war
doing?
priest.
You don't have to do this. You don't have to do this.
I'm delivering you to the horror.
Go ahead and make.
Consider me a horror mailman. And then I will do another one, and I'm going to use the help action from Bookfire for this one.
Bookfire jumps in.
I rolled another fucking 19 on the die, bitch! Woo!
Tipped.
I think unless she crits, she can't stop it. Dude,
If she crits,
Dude.
What?
she got a nat 19. What is your bonus?
Plus 5 to strength.
That is her bonus.
Chrono shift, bitch!
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
That time, she got an 18. She fails by 1.
You know, I actually prefer it this way. You almost reaching your goal and missing it and falling into a toad's stinky mouth. Have fun, bitch.
Don't fuck with our witch.
Yeah, you and Madam Whitlock are wrestling back and forth. You you've got her in this clothesline. You're dragging her close towards the pit. You both collapse. You guys get into this like down and dirty scuffle by the pit. You go to grab her parasol from her. She leans forward to grab it, pulls back. You let go and kind of trip her, and she goes and falls back into the pit. And you hear the croak of this horrible monster as she disappears into the pit 15 feet down.
I think Zerk, as Fergus, is like bearing down on him from the ground, readies his crossbow bolt, and just prays to the trickster. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does not hit. You see the bolt sticks
God
in
damn
his
it.
shoulder, and he just keeps charging at you.
The trickster is very tricky, you know? It's like in the name.
It's right in the name. I should have known.
That is Fergus's turn. Fergus continues to charge, takes a swing at you, Zerk.
Yep.
Shout out to the 2 crew on the first hit.
Oh,
Nice.
I roll one way.
19 to hit on the second hit.
That hits.
Only 4 damage. Rolled a 1 on his D10.
Oh, nice. Still up.
Yeah. Last hit is a 24 to hit.
That does hit. Come on.
9 damage.
I have 1 hit point.
Oh my god. I'm going to tell you right now, he's got 8 HP left.
Okay, here we go.
You
I
got
don't
this,
get to add
buddy.
anything to this. It's just a straight D10.
Oh,
Come on. I whisper a quick little message to Spritel and say, I'll promise you whatever you want if we can get out of this, okay?
You see Spritel zips over to Henry.
Cool. That's a 9.
wow. Oh my god.
Bolt goes directly into Fergus's heart. You see for a moment, almost in like protest of his own body, is still trying to lift his hammer. You see he drops to one knee, drops his hammer, literally lifts out his hands and is trying to like claw your face and just dies at your feet. Go ahead and roll me a ally check, because they can try to bring you up with a medicine check.
Not bad. All right. That's a 1.
1 is Willie. Willie runs over and starts doing chest compressions on Henry and goes, Mr. Clerk, you gotta stay with me, man. You gotta stay with me. Willie is going to go ahead and make a wisdom check. He has a +0. He needs to roll a 10 or higher to stabilize Henry.
He's made of glass, but he's got a heart of gold.
That is a natural 20.
Really?
Zerk, go ahead and make another check to get you up to the second checkpoint here.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Come on.
Good God. We doomed ourselves by talking it up.
Will looks at Zerk once more and pictures a future that works better for Zerk.
Fia, you're going to need
Another
those for later.
Chronal shift.
Don't waste them on my husk of a body.
Okay, Zerk, go ahead and make another check.
Okay, here we go. Oh, my God.
Oh no.
I rolled
Okay.
a 3 and then a 5, so that's an 8 total again.
An 8 total. You guys see Zerk slips again. This is a really, really tough climb.
Are anyone else's palms just really sweaty right now?
I'm wearing
Okay.
really thick gloves.
Zerk loses
So they're
Zerk loses his pick that he was using to like really get a grip. So he's like kind of at a loss here. He starts falling back. Fia, go ahead and give me another strength saving throw.
10.
Fia, you
Even
start.
with another 4 on my blast.
Fia, you get yanked back by Zerk falling. Give me a dex saving throw to keep yourself from falling.
Oh boy.
Why does falling feel so familiar?
That is going to be a 12.
A 12? You hang on. There's a different check to climb and a different check to like fall. So Zerk is still falling. All you've done is not added to Henry's load, but Henry, you need to like stop the downward progression. Henry, go ahead and give me a strength saving throw.
I see this happening and I toss my pickaxe into my backpack and smash into the wall with my claw arm.
Hell yes.
Yes!
Now let's hope it can stay cool because it works. Yes. That's a 26.
Dude.
Yeah.
Henry, you put away your pickaxe, you stick your claws in, and you feel this magical energy. You start to like be pulled down a little bit, but you just hold steady.
Can I do something like summon Shank and just have Shank like climb below Zerk? And that way, if anything happens to Zerk where Zerk is falling, I can swap places with Shank.
Oh,
Wow.
interesting. Yes, I will allow that. You see Spritel flies forward, bashes into this thing's face. The momentum takes it back. You guys are holding onto its legs. No!
I laugh into the echo. as you fall.
Laugh at me, boys!
Aim it at the spider.
Yeah, can I roll a luck check to see if he hits the spider?
Yeah, roll.
Cyclops bowling.
roll. If you get a nat 20, we'll say it hits the spider. You do see that the spider is like strategically.
I got a nat 20.
No,
I got a nat 20.
Yes!
yeah, you see this,
Oh my god.
you see the Cyclops is falling back, just goes no, and then reaches out, grabs the spider and pulls it.
One last joke. One last hilarious bit.
Grabs the spider as it falls back, holds the gun up, and goes, "Why don't you go ahead and drop whatever you have on you before I blow your freezy balls off?"
So they are exposed. Okay.
And then it's just, Henry, you are next, is going to hold an action, pointing a gun at your testicles. That is your turn.
Okay.
So, I believe Shank is still around. Is that... I didn't unsummon Shank.
Correct.
Okay. So, can I have Shank move behind this guy?
Go ahead and make a stealth check for Shank.
Okay. That's a 16 for Shank.
You see the shadow appears behind this dude.
Okay. And then I'm going to say, yeah, you're not scaring me. You're pointing your gun at the shadow of my nuts. And then switch spots with Shank.
Oh my god! He just goes, what?
Okay, so I have a question for you because I am wondering how you're going to get these nice, pretty guns that you love so much if you drop the Lady Vervain's son. Do you think that your arms dealer is going to give you guns if you kill her boy?
That's right.
Or hurt him? Or even finds out that maybe you are affecting him?
Holy shit. You've not been here as long as I have. Seen as much loss as I have. Life is precious, but you all insist on losing it. Why? I can keep you alive forever.
That's no life.
Oh, please, I beg of you, if we do not get her to a bed, she will not be able to recover.
I know how much life you've seen and how much death. And you're going to see a little more if you don't let my friend go. And Zerk pulls a gun on this fairy.
Careful before you give her permission to run because she's very fast.
No, I'm not going to run. I need to be even faster. I'm going to cast Phantom Steed.
Whoa.
And summon a spiritual mount for myself. And as much as Fia desires to make a firebird, she thinks that the firebird exists in real life and cannot be bridled. So she creates something that she has read about as a consort of wood nymphs. It's a winged deer with a snake for reins.
Hell yes.
And
for reins. I thought you said brains. Go ahead.
For reins. And then she also casts Tensor's floating disc, so I can hop on this thing that's
Jesus Christ.
You've just become Fia Claus, and we are little elves.
So I hop on this thing that has a speed of 100 feet and can travel 13 miles at a fast pace, and you guys can just follow me on Tensor's floating disc.
Jesus Christ.
I have this Kevin stick. I could potentially use it.
Yeah, you have Kevin's rod.
Yeah, you guys have Kevin's rod.
I hold Kevin's rod in my hand. In that case, then, here's what I'll do. I'm going to 4th level fireball everyone who is standing here, and then my steed will take a dash action to get me to this place where I use an object interaction to shove Kevin's rod wherever it needs to be.
Holy shit. Okay, so you're going to do a fucking fireball to basically everybody on top of the stalactite that pops down. Okay, so that's going to be everybody except for these two hammerers. These guys do not have great decks. You see, they're really kind of slow and jerky to move. So fireball is great. You just hear Hutar is like doing an evil laugh. What can you do? Wait, no. Jesus Christ. Fia, what is your save?
My save is 15.
Okay, 2 drill guys fail, 2 fire guys fail, and then there's just the main guy, Hutar, left.
Did he win?
Jesus Christ.
Did he pass?
He has a -3 to dex in this big thing. Let me just turn it around. K-turn. Let me K-turn that real quick. That's a 3. That's a 0. I got a 0. Go ahead and do your full damage to everybody.
I just rolled it to count it. They all take 32 damage. Anything that is flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried light on fire.
Jesus
and
Christ.
then my deer will take a full dash action, which is up to 200 feet, so that I can go smash Kevin's rod into this thing.
Fia, the snake is biting you.
Oh my god, it's beautiful.
I thought these fire guys had resistance to fire, but they don't. You see, both of them are fucking incinerated. This is disgusting, but they essentially just have this like metal armor on that's supposed to protect them, and instead they just get fucking cooked. You just see the fucking fireball hit them.
Why do we keep doing this to people?
You shouldn't wear a saute pan if you don't want to be sauteed.
Hammer in one hand, claw in the other hand, flies forward with like steam-powered mech suit to go at you.
Steam?
Fia Boginia has been a timid little girl in a train all her fucking life, and right now she does not feel so much like playing it safe. And then I think I'm going to look at this winged deer with snakes for reins and say, I know that these wings don't work, but show me how high you can jump. And I want to try and leap over this guy.
Jesus. Okay, so you're going for the deck save route. You're going for like the risky.
Hell yeah.
Sweet. Okay. So the left side of the plate has cracked and is falling. You guys are like a fucking wide receiver on the side of the line, running over the side, leaping over this hammerer as he tries to swing his hammer at you. Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw. If you fail, you fall and you pull the tensor's floating disc down with you.
I'm going to go ahead and use my reaction to use Flash of Genius, which is my new alchemist ability. Basically, it lets me add +4 to Fia's dex save. So you see, like, as this is happening, Zerk touches his third mate's tattoo, and it starts to glow a little bit, and Fia's glows as well. So she has just like a little extra adrenaline.
Mine under my bangs glows through.
Henry's is glowing down in the ditch, but he doesn't know why.
Henry, you're still
17
rolling.
plus 1 becomes an 18.
18.
Do we even need to add the Flash of Genius question?
Ooh.
Because you might be able to save it.
I will say for flavor, you still make your tattoo light up. Zerk, I'll let you hang on to it because you don't need to use it. You still use the power of friendship.
That's all I wanted.
This thing's infected.
Fia, you are fucking riding the line of this fissure, heading straight for this transporter. You hop over this hammerer as he swings under you. The tensor's floating disc.
You really look like Santa Claus, sir.
Yeah, just this fucked up Santa Claus. Tab is on the back, just like, oh, is that how all your fights go? Ho, 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 motherfucker.
Henry's down there. I believe. I do believe.
Yeah, you just see the silhouette of a fucked up deer taking people on a sleigh.
Fia is going to bonus action Dragon's Breath at a 3rd level. Her little companion, Bukvar. Bukvar, are you ready to be a naughty boy?
I'm ready, miss.
And he is going to breathe fire on this fucker who is big feast.
God damn it with the deck saves. You see, yeah, Hutar behind it. Ha ha ha! I've just smashed it. Wait, no, stop with the fire. You don't necessarily have to. Yeah, just absolutely cannot pass anything dex related. It has a -3, got a 10.
15 fire damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Then Fia is just going to green flame blade him.
Great.
I just crit, baby!
Yes!
Fuck yeah!
Yes!
Fuck yeah!
Merry
Oh.
Christmas!
He's been waiting
Okay.
to say it.
For like 120 episodes.
So Fia sends Bookvar up, but Bookvar does the pop-up book dragon, breathes fire down on Hutar. You see like a scared spider scuttling back as fire damages the mech suit. Fia, you run up as this thing is vulnerable and slash into it, and there's a crack in the protective bubble around Hutar. How much damage did you do?
Nice.
30 damage.
Good God.
And then me and Bookfar are gonna piece the fuck out. So Bookfar's flying in the air, he flies away, and then my steed is going to take a dash action to get me out of this situation.
Okay, is it going to disengage, or is it going to...
Disengage, yes, pardon
Okay.
me, yeah.
Okay, so then it can go 100 feet, right?
Yes.
Just on a good... Jesus. Should have smashed your goddamn deer. Should have smashed your deer. Oh, and Tab goes with you, right? because you still have the Tensor's floating disc.
And I mean, I'll let you rule it, but technically they're on Tensor's floating disc.
Yeah,
and Tensor's floating disc follows
Sweet.
me.
The fucking sleigh rides off 100 feet. Boom. Blows this thing's shoulder off.
Yes.
But it survives. And it rushes out of the office towards Hank Jr. Rushing, going right for him.
Does it get an opportunity attack from me?
It would get one from Shank.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were
I've
right
got
up.
reach.
You were right up in there. You do get an opportunity attack.
Come on. Oh, fuck. It's a dirty 20 to hit
You hit.
and 9 damage.
Henry, your son manages to hit this thing after like getting a little bit of confidence after being like quite shaken. Shoulder is blown off this boar that has like no skin, just all muscle. Turns and looks at him angrily, just snorts, begins charging out of the office. You chase after it. You see Hank Jr. just begins to panic, just shakily, like trying to decide if he has time to reload his gun or not. You see he like starts to fumble his gun, like maybe about to run away. You rush up on pure adrenaline, are able to keep up with this thing. It's a little bit faster than you, but the guy's arm has a 10-foot reach. You swing out and you stab it, stopping it just short of hitting your son as he falls back on 2 hands, prone, and the thing dies and plops on top of him.
Toss it right here.
Well, don't toss it. I wouldn't toss it.
Okay, put it on the ground, and you go sit in the dinghy, all right?
Well, actually, I can't do that. There's a woman who needs this. She says people aren't worshiping the Reaper the way they used to, and that we have to convert the masses, if not by faith, then by force. You see the illusion breaks, and Rex transforms into Moxora, a sorceress with silver pauldrons, a black robe, and a scale chain down her neck. Her eyes glow white. And she immediately casts a spell, reaching into the ground and pulling out dozens of spectral hands that shoot out and grab around your necks.
And I'm going to, since I am so low on spells, I'm going to try an ability I just got that I have not used yet, called Momentary Stasis. Ooh. He will do a Constitution saving throw or be incapacitated and have a speed of 0.
Holy fuck.
All right.
You see he's going to make a Constitution saving throw. That's a 15. What is your...
My thing is 15.
So he beats it.
Oof.
So I'm going to fucking chronal shift.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes!
Time
Sophia.
devil, drag this fucker down to time hell.
Fia, you hold your hands out. There's like these spectral chains that whip around him. He bursts out of them, but then they wrap around again for a second chance. He will make another roll. 14 that time.
Yeah, bitch!
Yes! Give him the horns, Time Devil!
You see they completely wrap around him. And what is the effect?
Momentary stasis. As an action, you can magically force a large or smaller creature you can see within 60 feet of you to make a Constitution saving throw. Unless the saving throw is a success, the creature is encased in a field of magical energy until the end of your next turn, or until the creature takes any damage. While encased this way, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
Absolutely sick. Bravo. Just come on. A quick round.
My guy who was supposed to fucking ambush you is wrapped in chains. And he goes, "Is this how you have to fight me, Batilda? With your little pupil fucking trying to lasso me?"
I would say that you are the pupil learning a lesson right now, bad boy.
She didn't try to lasso you, she just did it! Kane just struggles in the back with the chains around him, and you're closest to him, and you hear him sending a message to you. It sounds almost as if he's right over your shoulder, and you hear, "I'm not gonna forget about this girl."
I hope you didn't. I said it was a lesson. You don't want to unlearn your lessons, do you?
Batilda, there was a time when capturing you might have meant something, but I've got all I need right here. You see she teleports over to Bookfar and picks him up.
What?
That is Kane's turn. You see behind you, Kane looks out, sees Maxura holding Bookvar.
Oh, they can fucking scry an arena with this.
Oh, no.
Kane smiles as he sees Maxura holding the book. Reaper Divine Magic in his scythe as he rips a planar rift. And you see he walks through and disappears. Kane is gone. You see the skull once again alights. Flaming skull. You see he draws his sword and goes, Go now.
Can I actually use my action to distract Walder in a way that I think might help Fia?
Sure.
Cool. As we're rushing in, I wait for Fia to start casting the remove curse, and I pull out the map that Braden Kinley painted for us, and I hold it up.
Oh.
He's still out there. He still thinks about you. He told us about you.
You see, Zerk, as you open up this painting, Fia runs in and is about to engage with him. He is temporarily distracted by you and kind of falters, but goes back to swing again. But Fia gets a crack first. Fia, that is your turn.
I just lay my fucking hands on him and I say, what I did to you was wrong. You were perfect the way you were. And then I cast Remove Curse.
You cast Remove Curse. Fia, you hold your hand out. There is this blast of force that knocks him back. You see he goes from standing up straight, holding his sword, kind of eyes on Zerk, looking at the painting. Fia knocks him back. You see he crashes into the ground. Still a horror, but his flaming skull goes out. And you just see smoke, like black smoke, all around his head.
I squint my eyes and keep clutching to try to remove the curse.
You see, he stumbles to his feet. Thank you. And on the far side of the room, you see a wall of water, as if it was held up by some kind of spell. This looks like it leads directly into the lake.
What the fuck? I know what you're going to say next, Murph. I know what you're going to say.
You see Walder pulls out a bag of peanuts and goes, Peanut?
Okay, didn't guess
Yeah,
that. Does anyone want to come to the fucking necrophone? Mr. Henry, you need
Yes.
to be close. Let's fucking dimension door to this fucking necrophone.
Let's go. I need my kid to not fight horrors. That's a really high priority for me.
I grab Mr. Henry and we disappear.
All right.
Yes.
And then reappear at the necrophone.
Nice.
Fia and Hank, you guys disappear and reappear in this airtight bubble around the necrophone as you hear this reverberating ding. And you are safe in this bubble for now, but you see all of these strange watery creatures, and you remember Fia learning that oftentimes when people die in West Precinct that their ashes are spread on the lake. No! You see the faces of all of these people in the water around this protective bubble. There is a lever that is down, and there is a scientist there that is holding it down, and there are 3 guards around him. And it looks like he is, if not the only one controlling the teleporter, is one of the people controlling the teleporter, certainly.
I am going to try to mage hand the lever up.
Oh my god.
I just peek out through the door and try to mage hand up the lever.
Go ahead and give me a Arcana check first. I'll say this person is, they're holding it down. They're like actively holding it down. Mage Hand usually only does 5 pounds of pressure, but I will say that you can use your magic to try to overpower this person. Also, they're not actively tensing their muscles and like flexing and holding it down.
Yeah.
You are going to do an Arcana check against their passive strength.
How buff is this scientist?
Not very buff. It's Liam.
Whoa.
Liam?
Don't tell him you have a fish.
Well, you know, it's pretty important to the job to pull the lever. There's somebody pulling the lever on the other side, but you need both levers to be able to go.
And you hear the guards just go, why are you saying this out loud?
Okay. And
His hands are so slippery, you know it.
Only a 16.
A 16, better than Liam's passive strength, certainly. You see suddenly Liam's hand goes from lever in down position to lever in up position.
As he was explaining what he had to do.
And you begin hearing like air horns going over the lab as you hear a voice going, malfunction, station 2. Lever released. And you see everyone begins freaking out at Liam. Fia, go ahead and give me a stealth check.
With advantage,
With advantage?
because of your whiskers.
With advantage, it's 12. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I tried my best.
Okay. You see that a lot of the scientists and stuff rush over and just start like yelling at Liam, like everybody's really going in at Liam. But you do see a couple of the guards, like the guards that were standing with Liam, are looking around and maybe saw some of the magical energy.
You know what? This is good. I fucking run with this because Henry and Mr. Zerk are gonna need a way out. So I make a big fucking fuss and just say, try to catch me if you can. And then I jump out the window I opened. and then I whistle for my steed, my getaway steed.
Sweet. Fia, I'm going to say that you haven't opened the window yet. I'm going to say that you know that opening the window during a lockdown like this would probably trigger some kind of alarm. You might even need to physically break a window. In fact, I'm going to say you're going to need to physically break a window.
Okay. Then I try to hit the window with my thing.
Sweet.
22.
22 is obviously going to hit the window. Fia, yeah, I'll say you see these guards go, there's some kind of witch inside that office. And you see a bunch of guards begin rushing in as you hear panic throughout the lab.
Great, this is good. And then I want to whistle for my steed when I get. Did I open it?
How much damage did you do?
13.
That's not going to do it yet.
I will bonus action to hit it again.
Okay, go ahead.
With my war priest.
Walls and windows, we are going all out.
It is going to be 19.
19 hits.
This is a demo crew this episode.
Another 14 damage.
You smash this one section of the window. You jump out the window into like all of the rain. You see that there are people rushing up, trying to get into the lab, like at the front door. You see your faithful steed gallops up and lowers its head for you.
I hop on like backwards. It's really cool. And then all the people trying to rush in, I say, "There's actually an open window here."
You see that people start climbing in the open window.
Hell yeah.
Hank and Zerk, what do you guys do? You guys have just finished off these guards inside. You don't know what Fia has done out there.
And we couldn't imagine if we tried.
Yes.
I guess we should just go wherever we hear screaming and people shouting about a witch.
Sounds about right.
Fia Boginia would like to use momentary stasis on this creature.
Oh, shit.
Oh, on the big thing, not the method.
Yes. No, on the method. It's so cute. I want to capture it.
We're gonna throw up dirt on you.
We got another bindle
I'm
for
just
you.
kidding. I do mean the big one.
Yes, of course. What is it? What does it roll?
A con save.
Okay. +5 to con. See what it rolls. That is a literal natural 1.
Yo!
Woo!
There we
Okay,
are.
and with that, I'm just going to assume that Henry and Zerk got off the disc. So I'm going to use my steed's movement to go to where Henry Jr. is. And basically be like, load up the disc. I will bring them. I will bring as many people as you can put. I have 500 pounds that you can put on here.
Oh, shit.
And then I will also bonus action Shield of Faith Henry Jr.
Oh,
Nice.
okay, sweet.
That's right, and I am proud to be your smith. As long as our hearts beat, then so too does the blade swing.
Oh, that's really good. How did you just casually?
Can you say that again while Walder looks at the moon?
Scales bounce between the left and the right before finally settling on the left to the roar of the crowd. And Fia, you especially would know this, that like the left side is the side of the Reaper dooming you. But you also know that this is like a common trick of people to be like, the scale's tilted to the left side, so the gods have judged you, but anyone can do that with a spell.
Okay, this is as far as Via can go. This is far too personal, and she knows that this is foolish, but she cannot let it go any further. And she says, "Judge this, bitch!" And then I want to dimension door this guy out of here.
Oh my god! Okay, I will say, you guys passed your deception checks, so this is a surprise round.
I want to get out of this fucking Coliseum.
You see they start running towards you guys, but Fia grabs this guy and is able to get to the outside of the Coliseum. Zerk and Hank, here's what I will say. You guys, by not really fighting together, by being in all different quadrants, it occurs to you, they do not know that you were with Fia.
I charge after her like I'm trying to kill her.
Rad.
Oh, okay.
Get her! Come on, East! AFC, rise again!
What do you want to do, Zerk?
I think, Zerk puts his hand on his gun, but then sees Hank's plan and pursues as well.
Sweet.
Come back here, traitor! To the Repper.
Fia is straight up on the run. This, dragoon captain had, pulled out an executioner's sword after the Emperor was, had lowered the scales, went to swing down. Fia jumps up, tackles this dude, dimension doors. They're gone. Instant chaos. The crowd is going, even the people who were on the fence about this are now going apeshit. Everyone's going crazy. Hank and Zerk, you guys kind of read the room and just join in the frenzy. Everyone is just running around looking for them. And you hear the Emperor yells out and goes, "Find them! Find that girl!"
I would like to use my movement to try to run up a building, then misty step so I can get within range to cast momentary stasis on this knight who's about to blow the horn.
That is
Sick.
so fucking sick. So momentary stasis is a skill, not a spell, so you can do both. So,
Yep,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
yeah, Fia, you and this peeker make eye contact with each other. This dude goes up to do the horn. You rush up.
I also, before I do, I go to the ogre and I say, "I'm going to go really high and fall really hard. Please catch me."
That's about all I can do. Fia, you go, you misty step, you kick off the wall, you turn and face the Wyvern Knight, who is in the process of diving down to grab you in the street. It makes a what saving throw?
Constitution saving throw.
That is a natural 4 for him. Freezes in place. The beast looks confused. And you see, as it's going to dive, it suddenly pulls up and starts hovering and kind of not sure what to do. And you see the peeker on the back, this little gray gremlin thing with yellow eyes is just and just pointing at you and yelling. But Fia, you managed to do this. You jump. Go ahead and give me an athletics check to land in Glorg's arms. Glorg is going to do an athletics check to try to catch you.
Just can't believe Henry's not seeing this.
Okay, that is a 14.
14. Glorg gets a 19. So you see, you go do this kickoff.
I'm speeding down like a corkscrew or like one of those little seedlings.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
You do a sick corkscrew, and Glorg catches you perfectly.
I'm going to bonus action mage hand stow the dynamite in Captain Calhoun's armor. And then I'm going to cast heat metal on the armor.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to say. You're going to need to do a sleight of hand check.
Do I
And
get
he has-
advantage because we're hiding? Is
You
that
do
a-
not have advantage because you are going to be slipping something into his armor. So this is a flat check, and I will tell you that he has a high passive perception.
But we might get lucky.
Are you doing all of the dynamite?
Yeah, because a mage hand can hold 10 pounds.
Okay.
And dynamite is 1 pound.
Okay.
Wait, is it? Wait, hold on. Is the dice that you're rolling? Is it good? Do you trust it?
Are these
I
cooked
do
dice?
trust it. I do trust it.
Okay,
All right, come
It's
on,
important.
magic.
one time.
18 bitch plus 10, 28.
That does indeed pass his passive perception.
Wow.
So the Arcane Trickster Mage Hand slips dynamite
Dice were
into
true.
his armor.
Yeah, so I'm gonna stow the dynamite in there, and then I'm going to cast cantrip firebolt to light, because I've like tied it up in that little like
Okay.
Bindle?
in the little bindle. Firebolt says a flammable object hit by the spell ignites if it isn't being worn or carried.
Okay, so here's what I will say. Normally with a surprise round, you would get advantage, but targeting a very specific part of his armor is going to be disadvantaged. So this is going to be a flat roll to try to hit him.
One more time.
17.
You see a flaming fireball heading towards Grimdung and Captain Calhoun. And at the last second, he goes, "Whoa, Stinger, help us out!" And he pulls on the reins. You see Stinger turns his neck. The armor catches the firebolt, does not hit. Everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
Wait, but don't they get surprise rounds too? We would all get a surprise round, right?
If you guys want to jump out and do something right now, you guys are falling out of the air
Reaction,
right now.
Featherfall.
Featherfall. You
So
start.
we all have Featherfall. Zerk, shoot another firebolt.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
All right. Let me roll my attack. This just a straight attack. Not
You can do
surprise?
it with advantage because you're surprised. Because he's surprised. Yeah.
Okay.
Shoot the dynamite.
Oh, we crit.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Billy was able to get the dynamite into this dude's armor, but tried to hit it exactly. Flew a bit too close to the sun, was not able to hit it. Zerk, you fucking quick draw your gun as you're falling. You are able to hit Calhoun, but I'm going to say you are not shooting directly for the dynamite like Billy has. You would have had to do that with disadvantage. So I'm going to say there is a damage threshold of 20 to set off the dynamite, but if you hit that number, we'll say that the dynamite counts towards your crit, so you can roll those dice twice. So go ahead and roll your damage.
That is going to be 25 points.
All right. You guys
Oh, man.
see fucking alley-oop. You shoot this dude, and there is an explosion as soon as you hit him. That's so much more fucking intense than just a regular
Jesus
bullet.
Christ.
But he only needs to make a DC 12 dexterity
Okay,
saving throw,
so-
but he
so-
still takes half on a
so
successful
the
one.
wyvern-
But both him and the wyvern have
And
to-
Grimmy.
And Grimmy.
So I'm going to
She
roll.
just needs
First,
something.
I'll roll for Calhoun.
Great.
Nat 20. Calhoun passes, so he's going to take half.
Okay, so he takes 44 damage.
44?
Yeah, it was a total of 88. I rolled it on my
Jesus
iPad.
fuck.
Very good.
Okay. Yeah, you see you blow him right up. That's the most
44.
pain I felt in a long time.
What about the wyvern?
The wyvern is going to make a dex saving throw. Turns to try to like spin itself around to get away from the dynamite. Passes. That's a 17.
Okay, so he also takes 44
Jesus
damage.
God.
Oh no, what about Grimmy?
Wyvern like unintentionally dives down, like head fucking like blasts down, drops the beetle that it had just grabbed.
Thank God.
And instantly looks pretty hurt. Good lord, what a start.
Oh, but he should also take the Zerg damage too.
Oh, and
Oh,
then
yeah,
he takes,
25.
and then Calhoun takes fucking 25 damage. Jesus. I finally cracked the code. Raise dead spells reincarnates. No, we don't need more people. We need more familiars.
Make it sound like a dirty word.
Rise, Tomvar. You see the giant book that he was writing in? Oh! Springs to life.
Counterspell?
Can
I counterspell?
Go ahead.
Finally.
Counterspell. Go ahead and roll an Arcana check. I'm going to say this is a very high. I'm going to say he's doing a higher than normal Find Familiar. I'm going to say this is a 7th level Find Familiar. DC 17.
Roll in front of the table.
Well,
Please, yeah. Roll it on my laptop.
because it's an ability check, I am coming of age, so I get to add my D4. Let's see what I get D4 first. 2. 8 Arcana, so I've got 10. I just need to roll a 7 or higher. Nat 20!
Wow.
I think with a nat 20, if Tomvar comes and knows his mommy.
Fia,
Wow.
you see
Fucking kidding.
the cover flaps open and begins to fly, looking like a giant book far. It begins flipping through its pages, and out furls a giant paper dragon. And it speaks and goes, "Hello." And all the pages begin sucking back into the book. Sucking back into the book. Tome slams closed and falls back on the ground. The dude looks shocked, holds up his hand to cast a spell on you. Guys, go ahead and roll initiative.
Wow.
Gladly.
You swing, you're feeling yourself like lethargic, though. Your legs get wobbly as you get close.
Eat some bad chips. All right, I'm gonna action surge. This can't
Sweet.
end this way.
You see Chrissy bravely, legs wobbling, still swinging, trying to fight this dude hand to hand as he backs up and moves out of the way.
Fuck. Well, does a 17 hit?
A 17 does.
Yes, it does.
All right. As I manage to get a swipe in on him, I want to look at the quill he's holding.
Yeah.
That's his spellcasting focus, if I'm not mistaken.
He was using it on the book, certainly, yeah.
I turn to Fia and say, "You look like you do a lot of writing."
More reading, but I'd love to expand.
Well, I've got the perfect gift for you then. And I'm going to use Disarming Strike.
Rad.
Whoa.
So this is going to be an extra D8 of damage. And then he's going to need to do a DC 17 strength check.
Oh, I love these.
Shout out to the 2 crew. Fully, you swipe at him, drops the quill.
16 points of damage.
Shit,
And then I
alright.
grab the quill and I flick it at Fia.
I will say, Fia, you grab this thing. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check as you touch it.
Do I still have a bonus action?
Yeah, I think
Great.
so.
I probably should use it to do second wind, but I'm going to use my mastermind technique to give the help action to Fia.
Whoa, sweet.
Oh, that's actually really good because I rolled poorly. Yes, okay. That is a dirty 20.
Sweet. Fia, in this moment of angry focus, you grab this quill, and it is a magical item that is going to give you +1 to spell attacks and your save DC.
Sick.
Anyway, I'm gonna chuck a blue blade at him. That's a 28 to hit.
That hits.
8 damage on the first one.
Okay.
25 damage for the sneak attack. Okay, and for my cunning action, can I slide Chrissy away somewhere? I want to see if will you let me chuck a teleport blade and have Chrissy teleport instead of me?
Go ahead and give me an Arcana or a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Got this, Mr. Johnny.
I will say that this is not quite the way the spell works.
Right.
It will be unstable, and it will essentially swap you and Chrissy, and you'll be right next to the wizard.
Yes.
Okay.
Johnny, you're here. Don't be stupid.
It's all right, buddy. It's time for you to go find the bathroom now. Okay.
I could go.
That's a 19. But I'm going to use a psionic die and add a d8 just to make it really fucking succeed. It's 24.
Sweet. Johnny, you throw the psychic blade. It flies towards the necromancer Athacor. It looks like it's going to hit him, but it diverts at the last second and goes over towards Chrissy. There's a flash of magic as he appears back behind the pillar where you are. And you appear right in front of him. That is 14 damage, and you are poisoned, Johnny.
Okay. I'm still up. I have 2 hit points.
Johnny, that is your turn.
Elder's blood.
I got no surprise attack.
You have disadvantage on your attack. But this dude looks like he's on death's door.
Okay. Oh, that's a 17 and 18.
Yes!
Even with
Yes, it is!
Do your damage.
all right. 12 damage.
Johnny, finish him.
Yes! Yes.
Wow. I think this is a goddamn team effort. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna slide around the pole. I'm gonna rev the engine of the pop-up paper book.
The Draco Dragster.
Yeah, I'm putting Chrissy in there. I'm gonna ride him over to Fia and say, "Hey, Fia, you should stab this guy with Chrissy's crystal shards."
Absolutely. I fucking put them in between my fingers like two little fangs, and I just go pink, 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 pink.
I look forward
him, Meg?
to saying your name at the arena
What's that mean?
when we execute you.
He's going to cast Greater Invisibility, and you don't know where he is.
Wait
That
a
is-
second.
Don't love
Wait a second. My branding smite that I did on him. The next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, the attack deals an extra 2d6 radiant damage to the target, which becomes visible if it is invisible, and the target sheds dim light in a 5-foot radius and can't become invisible until the spell ends.
Have you cast another concentration spell?
No, because my sanctuary ended on him. So that's why. That's why.
You see, for a split second, it looks like he has teleported, but then you just see this very visible glowing man running down the hallway. He did not. It looks like he maybe teleported, but instead he's just glowing and running down the hall. He runs. How many feet can he run?
Is he gonna get an opportunity attack?
Yeah, do I get an
No, he's
opportunity
invisible.
attack?
No, he's invisible.
But he's not invisible.
Oh, he's not.
He can't become invisible.
Do you have a melee weapon?
Yeah, I do. I have a warhammer.
Okay, go ahead and smack him with a warhammer.
Wait a second. I can't use a opportunity because I used my reaction to Flash of Genius, Isaac.
Got it. Okay.
So
You still swing your hammer. He's like, how did she know to do that? And you see this very visible glowing man running towards you, Johnny. Oh, you're 60 feet away, but he used his speed, ran towards you.
Will it be a surprise attack if he thinks I don't see him?
Billy, that's your turn.
I'm just gonna try and fucking hit him.
It's not disadvantage or anything. You just see this. It looks like you essentially see like under his robe, and he's just a nude glowing man running down the hall.
Okay, I'm going to sharpshoot. 21 to hit.
Hits.
Okay.
What is this doing for Billy's horniness?
Just fucking revved the fuck off. So I rolled a 1 on all of my dice.
Okay.
So that's 7.
Jesus. Even with you don't get sneak attack, right?
Oh, sorry, no, 10. It's 10. So
Okay.
I rolled a 1. But no, I rolled a 1 on each of my sneak attacks.
Obviously, he's not doing well. He was trying to run away.
Plus 10 though because of the sharpshooter. So it's 3 plus 7 is 10. So it's still 20 damage.
Okay, he's very hurt.
And then I'm going to sharpshooter again. Let's hope. Shout out to the 2 crew.
Okay. You miss. After your turn, he's going to. My God, what the fuck is he gonna do?
Surrender?
He will go ahead. Shit, is this?
Does he know that we can see?
I mean, he's getting a. Well, you missed, so maybe I'll do an insight check. Go ahead and do a deception check.
16.
Where did he go, Megan?
Yeah, I think he knows the jig is up.
Oh, it was 19 actually.
Yeah, he got like a
With the
25.
bless. Oh wait, no,
He's-
you can't do bless on
He's
those.
smart, even though he's such a fool right now.
Chris is smiling and he doesn't know why.
Okay. Here is what he's going to do. He is going to. God damn it. He's going to break concentration on. He's going to break concentration on greater invisibility. Turn around and try to turn Billy into a Beto. Polymorph. Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
You are worse than a rat. You are a Beto.
Okay, I have a -1 to wisdom.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
14 -1, but I'm going to. I have my reaction again, so now I will Flash of Genius.
Okay.
18.
Yeah, you don't turn into a Beto. He's just in the middle of the hall, running away. That's after Billy's turn. Oh, I think we actually missed Chrissy's turn. So while all this insane shit is happening, Chrissy, go ahead and give me a death saving throw.
So sorry I'm missing this. Okay, that's a 15. That's a save.
Passes. That's a pass.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
That is Johnny's turn.
Am I hidden from Lord's side?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I love the idea of just a 12-foot tall, lit up, glowing man running down the hall thinking he's invisible.
In my head, we can see his underwear, too.
Oh, yeah.
It's
I guess-
so insane because I literally just Branding Smite comes with Battlesmith Artificer, and I was just like, cool, extra damage.
No, I was fully like, this will be part of it, is he'll run and go get some dragoons, and it's just like, you just see him.
I'm gonna try to hit this guy.
Sweet.
All right. Come to Johnny. That's a natural 19 for Johnny.
Nice.
On the old moonshine die. 31.
Johnny, finish the Lord's side.
Honestly, Johnny just shakes his head and steps out of the way as he charges down the hall, letting him run really fast into a wall.
Runs really fast into a wall, just like clips himself, starts to fall back. You throw a switchblade, pierces his neck. You see, what have you done? The realm will turn to chaos.
Can't wait.
And you see his form warps, and he is gone. The broken metal pauldrons and the robe crash onto the ground. You just hear this like bang on the ground, and the fucking leader of the empire is dead.
Okay. Hank has a crossbow to shoot the ones that are running away.
Do it!
Yeah, I'm gonna take 2 shots with my crossbow.
Go ahead and make an attack, yeah. 90 feet away.
Fuck, that's a 19 to hit and
Hits.
a 10 to hit.
Second one does not hit.
Only 7 damage with the crossbow.
It had exactly 7 damage left. You shoot one in the back and kill it.
Fuck yes! Fuck yes!
You look up and see her, no longer bracing to contain the magic, but comfortable and confident. She looks like the Arena you knew a moment ago, but she's holding herself differently, like a god. You guys see above you, leaves fall down from the trees. And when you look up, you see Sienna, the Autumn Fairy, with a necrotic spike through her chest, pinned to a tree. The Sienna in front of you sheds her leaves and the illusion, revealing herself to be Moxora, aka Heredesia,
God damn it.
the daughter of winter, no longer has any pretense of being a priestess of the Reaper. She wears a long white cloak made of frost and speaks with icy breath.
Fuck me.
Come, sister. We will destroy this world and build a new one.
I am really fucking mad at her. I am not seeing Arena in there. I am really fucking angry at what she did to Hank. So I'm going to fucking attack her.
Whoa.
Damn.
You crossed a fucking line.
I crossed a line. I attacked someone who was attacking me. Fia, what choice did I have?
You attacked someone who was already fucking down. That's what you did. I wasn't mad at you for fucking attacking him. I was mad at you for
And
hitting
he
him
will
when he's
come
down.
back. It does not matter. We will put him back in the cycle.
Does a 21 hit?
21 would hit, but she's going to cast shield. Blocks it.
Counter spell. The shield.
You counter it.
There we go.
Go ahead and make your hits.
The tit for tat.
31 damage on my first attack.
Holy shit.
And I'm going to fucking try and attack again. That is a 20 hit.
20 does hit because the shield is
'Cause she
gone.
can't fucking shield. 33 damage.
She's looking fucked up now.
And then I will bonus action have Spoonie heal
There we
Hank.
go.